Amandla. Amandla. Viva ANC Youth League, viva. Viva ANC, viva. All power. All power. Thank you, comrades. We have now convened to continue with the program of elections. Before I hand over to the electoral agency, there is a matter that we want to bring to your attention so that we are at the same level in terms of understanding our guidelines and how we are able to deal with that. When we received, as the Electoral Committee, the packages from the branches, firstly, we dealt with the issue of the officials, which is out of the way now, and we had to continue to capture the nominations for the National Executive Committee with regards to what the branches have nominated for. The work was done and completed yesterday. And also in terms of the guidelines, we went out and issued a media release on the platforms that the ANC Youth League utilizes. Now, with regard to that, media release, we had put a number of 45 nominees, having done the calculation on 30% of the audited numbers. In the morning, we picked up that we were not supposed to use 30%, but 25% of the audited numbers. Now, when we reach that point,
Amandla! 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 Mandla! Wethu! Mandla! Wethu! High discipline! High moral! High discipline! Mandla! Aruna! Uzayithola kanjani? Uhlele koneni? Phatha KZN phatha! Phatha Mpumalanga phatha! Phatha Free State phatha! Phatha Eastern Cape phatha! Phatha Limpopo phatha! Pata Western Cape, Pata. Comrades, Mandla. Mandla. Pata Northwest, Pata. Pata Northwest, Pata. Mandla. Away, 2. Comrades, all of us must get seated. All of us must get seated. No, comrades, don't sing. This is the process of election that is going to undertake. We are just allowing everyone to be seated. Mandla, Eastern Cape. Comrades, let's allow election team to continue.
Yeah, thank you, DP. Comrades, I was saying that in terms of the media release, we identified 45 nominees on the basis of the 30%. This morning, the Electoral Committee met and readjusted that in terms of what the guidelines are saying to 25%. So therefore, the EA, the electoral agency, is now going to give you 50 names because when that change happened from 30% to 25%, there was an increase on the number of nominees. So I'm going to hand over to the electoral agency to be able to identify the 50 nominees, and the process will unfold. Yes. Now, comrades, what we request is that those comrades that are on the 50 list, when your name is called, please come at the back here so that you can sign an acceptance form or a denial form, so that we then can know who has accepted, who has denied, and thereafter the process of nominations from the floor will continue. Thank you, comrades. Electoral agency.
Thanks, comrades. As indicated, that in terms of the 25% threshold from branch nominations, which in addition to that, if a nomination is to be from the floor, it will require 30% as the guidelines dictate. So in terms of the minimum number needed for a name to make it to the ballot from the branch nominations, out of the 2,832 branches that qualified, it means that name should have nominations that are above 709, from which then the first 50 names come. These names, as indicated, once called, which will be the name, gender, and the total number of nominations received, we request that they come and sign the form. Thereafter, we will take nominations from the floor. Oh, sorry.
Yes, spokesperson of Northwest. Comrades, can a person who has a mic to give Comrade Paseka?
Thank you very much, the newly elected Deputy President. We welcome your leadership. On a point of proposal, TP, that we are only requesting for 5 minutes so that the provincial leadership, different provinces can consolidate. So we don't use a lot of time and delay in Congress. That is already delayed, as I proposed, Chair of the session.
Amandla, away 2. Can you give it to PS if I'm not mistaken? PS of Northern Cape.
Thank you very much, DP. Sorry, Puti. Thank you very much, DP. My name is Pumlam Popi from the Northern Cape Province. I support the motion. Thank you very much.
Amandla, our two comrades. There is a proposal from Comrade Pasega, Northwest. That proposal is seconded by the Provincial Secretary of Northern Cape. Amandla. 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 Comrades, take your seats. Fine. Comrade Paseka, we have given provincial secretaries more than an hour to go and consultate with other provinces, including chairs. Now, we have discussed it with the leadership. The ANC has given us an advice that we must proceed. Amandla.
We will afford the comrades that have been nominated the chance to come and sign the forms whilst the engagements are continuing. They keep raising their hands.
Amandla. Go to. Can all comrades sit down, comrades? Mandla, let's do this thing, comrades, so that we manage a Congress. After we have given a ruling on the matter, there are still hands. Now, because we don't want to take hands, and after that we'll take hands, we'll give at least each province, now all 9 provinces, to raise a hand and have an issue, then we are going to give. Let's start here. It's Gauteng, this one. Free State, let's start in Free State.
Mandla. No, thank you very much, Deputy President, and congratulations on the election and the National Office Bearers. Deputy President, my name is Mukhet. I'm from the Free State Province. Comrade Deputy President, we are about to enter in a democratic process. And I think we should then test it with provinces as to whether they support the motion or not. Because where we are standing as the Free State, we actually support the motion that provinces should be given time to go and consolidate, to go back and consolidate so that we open the process to be as democratic as possible. We don't want to come here, Deputy President, and preside over an haphazard process and compromise.
Captured, Free State.
Thank you very much.
Captured.
Amandla.
Captured, next province. KZN. Can we have a view from KZN? Amandla, comrades, the advice of the African National Congress is to say, let's allow the election agency to finish the process, then we are going to entertain any motion related to that. Mandla, away to Comrade Paseka. We are noted. Sit down, leadership. Can we get a person from KZN?
Greetings to the leadership. I'm the Provincial Deputy Secretary of KZN. We do support the motion. Thanks.
Mandla, away two. I think, comrades, there is a misunderstanding. And the misunderstanding can be resolved. These are two separate things. The provinces are requesting time of 5 minutes to engage. That's a separate thing. But the issue of the province is not a problem. But you'll really have to allow, because the IEC has communicated on the media on the names that have made it on the ballot. Now, like the officials, they came here on plenary to do the same thing, to outline those names that have made it to the ballot. Then post that, then the deputy president will entertain that motion of the break, because you'll have to allow comrades that are nominated by branches to accept nominations first. Now, your matter is not a problem, but you can't disrupt a process of branches that has already happened on the ground. Then when the time comes, then you'll be given an opportunity to do whatever you want to do of the motion.
So as indicated, once we call the name, we will ask the comrade to come to the front. In terms of nomination received, Comrade Mufukeng Thabo received 1,914 nominations. So we will read, we start with the surname and come with the first name. Comrade Skepa Sindiswa received 1,716 nominations. Comrade Ludwig Anisha received 1,709 nominations. Comrade Mufukeng Wandile received 1,637 nominations. Quiet, comrades, so that you can hear. Comrade Sokacha Milisa received 1,583 nominations. Comrade Sapo Balungile received 1,578 nominations. Mabasa Niko Ashley received 1,534 nominations. Skosana Kulekani received 1,506 nominations. Tenge Luyanda received 1,466 nominations. Maduna Ntando received 1,434. Miende Sunshine received 1,387. Mhlauli Zianda received 1,369. Manana Eugene received 1,356. Mbele Pinky received 1,347. Kumalo Ebolengosi received 1,336. Mungwe Emmanuel received 1,290. Shule Kupano received 1,279. Hassan Fasiha received 1,277. Mkangelwa Apiwe received 1,256. Dlamini Mandisa received 1,240. Sikwakwa Stephen received 1,231. Msibi Faith received 1,201. Chauke Miguel received 1,184. Jama Palomina received 1,169. Dlamini Aleta received 1,164. Kumbata Andisiwe received 1,160. Fanisha Nomvuyiso received 1,158. Sekonya Millicent received 1,145. Ndlovu Nonjabulo received 1,132. Klabadia Avuile received 1,131. Matlake Abraham received 1,123. Patlane Newell received 1,112. Kwekwe Mzwake received 1,109. Luata Asanda received 1,070. Mahua Khaladi received 1,068. Hans Luvuyo received 998. Mchachubana Avela 983. Kamches Seko 976. Makubane Mbalizonke 968. Malachi Ashley 962. Marie Liz 960. Makahua Khalelelo received 957. Shilowa Lesiba received 882. Mashilwane Kulekani received 824. Nkosi Kamukelo received 818. Please, can we listen? Flongos Tembiso received 806. Mulete Palisa received 805. Daweti Lucanyo 799. And lastly, Ngobeni Douglas 799 as well. Thank you, comrades. Those are the 50 names that have made it to the threshold in terms of branch nominations. We will, of course, afford delegates an opportunity to nominate from the floor.
Amanda Michael Pansi Babu Mteto. Michael Pansi Babu Mteto. Over to you, DP.
Mandla. Eastern Cape. Mandla. Away, 2. Comrades, there was a proposal which was finding expression in 2 provinces to say you must be given time to caucus. Now that we are done with the process, we are giving you 5 minutes to come back to plenary. Matla!
Thabo Mofokeng, come back. Thabo Mofokeng. 1, 2. Comrade number, Zanokolo. Zanokolo number, here's your ID. There's also an earring here, earring lost. Zanokolo, Theophilus number. Your ID even says you shouldn't be a delegate here. No, they must come to the stage. They must come to the stage.
Mandla! Mahlala phansi bamba umthetho. Mr. King. Mandla! Lalethu. Mandla! Comrade Sandile. Mandla! 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 Comrade Sandile Mbewu, sit down. Manxiwa, sit down. This is a national platform and we will sit down. Mandla! Away, two. Comrades from Limpopo. Mandla! Mandla! Away, two. Election agents, please proceed.
The electoral agency, you're promoting the nominations from the floor. Again, so electoral agency, and when you are actually the IP, what the most is you go to a vote, you are also voter. When you like the demonstration, in order to accept our decline, only I clear to play fast, to don't wait. Come over to you.
That's to be. Comrades, we had 50 names who made the threshold. 41 nomination forms were returned. Out of the 50, 40 of those comrades have accepted nomination and one has declined. We are still just reconciling in terms of the names who has, in fact, the 9 that have not returned the forms. One is being taken now, so we can say 8 have not come to collect the forms. So if you are aware of one of the people that was called who has not signed the form, please notify them to approach the electoral agency on the stage. As indicated, that now we need to move to taking nominations from the floor. But what we need to do first is to clean the house in the sense that we must separate voting delegates from non-voting delegates. We have been advised that there are tags that are used, and I don't know how to distinguish between voting and non-voting. How do you, can you help to distinguish?
Amandla, comrades, true provincial secretaries, we are requesting that comrades who are not part of delegation, who are guests, because we are going to start a process that needs voting delegates, that they must occupy the back, that seat, so that in other rows we are having voting delegates. Now, provincial secretaries and the SGO, I think, is going to assist in that regard. For the moment, we can proceed. Amandla, comrades who are giving provinces 5 minutes to enter the venue, then we'll proceed. Mandla. Away two. Comrades from Bumalanga. High discipline. High moral. High discipline. High moral. High discipline. Mandla. Eastern Cape. Sit down. Comrade from Bethwell. And Talende. Mandla. Mandla. Bethwell and Comrade Talende manage your province. Mandla. Away two. Talende. Mandla. Mandla. Let's proceed.
Comrades, we are proceeding now. And we only count people who are sitting down and raising hands. Election officials, where is the mic? We will raise our tags when we are being counted. Comrades, we are now calling for hands that will nominate additional members from the floor. We are going to start this side, which is my left, and move to the right because they are not yet settled that side. Oh, there's a hand. Sorry.
Mandla. Which province is that with? It's fine. Can you give it a mic?
It's here, DP. Thank you very much, DP. My name is Junior. The last name is Lefehla.
I can't hear you, Kate.
Oh, DP, thank you. The name here is Junior. The last name is Lefehla. The provincial chair of the Free State. I stand to nominate the name of Bunolo Matlakala.
Sit down, please. Mandla, let's explain the process even to election agents now, because we are delaying. We are only expecting hands to nominate, and that process is done by election agents. The only reason I took a podium, I thought that there's an order. Now, please, my brother, continue. You are delaying.
DP.
Chief, yeah.
DP, I must repeat myself. I heard myself and...
Yes, we will recognize you. I thought you are raising a point of order because I had explained that we will take hands this side. So we will begin by each of the provinces that are this side.
No, thank
I
you very
see
much.
Free State, I see Western Cape, which will follow. So you may start, Chief.
Thank you very much. The name here is Junior. The last name is Lefehla, the provincial chair of the Free State. I stand to nominate the name of Comrade Bunolo Matlakala.
Where is Comrade Bunolo? Does she accept the nomination? Is she available?
My name is Comrade Bunolo Matlakala, also known as Comrade Softy, and I properly accept the nomination.
Thank you. Now, the procedure is that we must test whether the name meets the threshold. Remember, for the voting delegates present here, we need 30%. Yeah. So what is the actual number? 112028. 30% of the voting delegates is 1128, 1128. Let's get that correct, ne? So now we're going to take hands, comrades. Can we have silence in the house, please? Silo, I think we can proceed with counting. What is the hand about there? Chief. Yeah?
Comrades, those of you who have a tag of non-voting or guest, move out of the delegations of provinces. Go at the back there near the exit. Please, comrades. All over, if there are comrades who have got tags that are saying guest and non-voting, please move out of the delegations. Security, help us. Check up the tag and then help the people be out. Comrades, please go back to where you were before. You have got your... comrades! No, comrades.
Manja, comrades of the Western Cape and Free State, comrades, oh, it's Gauteng, comrades there, comrades, Limpopo, wait, Limpopo, that side, comrade Alex, 2 minutes, Amanja, away, 2, Amanja, away, 2, okay, comrades. Now, what caused comrades there? Comrades, well born. Comrades of the Western Cape, wait. Comrades of the Western Cape and Limpopo, there aside. Stop singing. Comrades, Provincial Secretary of Western Cape and Limpopo, control your delegation. Okay, comrades, this is how it's going to work, né? Comrades, wait. High moral, Boko. Comrades, comrade Boko, comrades, because I see you want to sit according to your sitting arrangements. Again. Now, what caused this problem is when you arrive late. Né? Now, comrades, I'm advising you, comrades, Western Cape, I'm advising you, comrades, leaders of delegations, I request that all the delegates go outside and come back according to how we've set you comrades to sit. Now, all delegates must all go outside and come back. But the provinces that are not affected must sit where they are seated. The issue is the Western Cape and that part there. Don't know what region is that, Comrade Boko. Can you all go outside and come back? We'll wait for you. Come back and sit how you are seated. Thank you very much. Can you get one song there, revolutionary song, while we wait for that process? Everyone else must sit down where they are located to sit. Comrades, there's an issue there. Wait. And one of your leader of delegation come here, KZN, come forward. Enter here. Vessels and Brian, please come here.